We have some valuable coins for you, so don't spend one of them. So watch our complete video and find your treasure. This coin could make you rich overnight. Top 1 today, we're diving into the story of a small yet incredibly fascinating piece of American history, the 1960 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent. This unassuming 1-cent coin could be worth far more than you imagine. Stick with us until the end because we'll reveal a jaw-dropping figure that might just inspire you to dig through your old coin collections. The 1960 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent was minted during a period of post-war prosperity in the United States, a time when the country was booming economically, culturally, and technologically. This coin hails from the Denver Mint, indicated by the small d mark beneath the date on its obverse side. While it may seem like an ordinary penny to the untrained eye, it holds secrets that have made it a prized possession among collectors. Let's start by appreciating the coin's design. On the obverse, you'll find the timeless profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This iconic portrait has graced the front of American 1-cent coins since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States. Beneath the date, the small d mint mark represents the Denver Mint, one of the most prominent mints in the country. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to one of the nation's greatest leaders. The attention to detail in the columns and inscriptions reflects the artistry of the time, making this coin more than just a means of transaction. It's a tiny work of art. So, what makes the 1960 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent so special? The answer lies in its unique variations and errors, which have caught the attention of collectors worldwide. During the minting process, certain coins were struck with a small date variety, a subtle but significant detail that makes them distinct. The difference lies in the size and positioning of the numbers in the date. While it may seem minor, this variation has a massive impact on the coin's value. Coins with these special features are rare and highly sought after, especially when found in pristine, uncirculated condition, but that's not all. Another reason collectors adore the 1960 D penny is due to minting errors that occurred during production. Double die errors, in which the design appears slightly doubled, are particularly desirable. These errors result from a misalignment during the minting process and make each affected coin truly one of a kind. Other rare features include repunched mint marks, where the D appears to have been struck more than once. These anomalies elevate the value of the coin significantly, turning a humble penny into a collector's treasure. Condition is a crucial factor when determining the value of any coin, and the 1960 D penny is no exception. Coins that have been carefully preserved, showing no signs of wear or damage, are categorized as being in mint state condition. Such coins are the crown jewels of any collection. On the other hand, coins that have seen heavy circulation tend to lose much of their luster and, consequently, their value. If you're lucky enough to find a 1960 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent in mint state, you could be sitting on a small fortune. The story of the 1960 D penny is a testament to how history, craftsmanship, and a touch of rarity can transform a simple coin into something truly extraordinary. Whether you're an avid coin collector or just someone who appreciates the beauty of these historical artifacts, this coin holds a unique place in numismatic history. Its combination of design, rarity, and error variance makes it a standout piece in the world of collectible coins. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the value of this incredible coin. If you happen to possess a 1960 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent in impeccable, uncirculated condition, or one with a rare minting error, it could be worth a staggering $55,000. Top 2. We're diving deep into the story of a small but mighty coin, the United States 1 cent from 1964, minted in Denver, commonly known as the 1964 D penny. It might look like an ordinary coin at first glance, but this little piece of copper has a lot more value than you might think. Stick around, because by the end of this video, we'll reveal just how much this humble penny could be worth today. Spoiler alert, it's enough to make your jaw drop. Let's start with a little bit of history. The 1964 D penny comes from a period of change and growth in American history. The country was in the middle of the 1960s, an era defined by social movements, technological innovation, and global exploration. This particular penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the most prominent mints in the United States, known for producing coins that have stood the test of time. The United States penny, also known as the 1 cent coin, carries a long legacy. By 1964, the penny featured the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln on the front, a design introduced in 1909 to celebrate the centennial of Lincoln's birth. This marked a significant shift in American coinage, as Lincoln was the first historical figure to be featured on a circulating coin in the United States. By the 1960s, the Lincoln penny had become a staple of everyday transactions, but as with any coin, not all pennies are created equal. And now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1964 D penny. On the obverse side, we see the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, can be spotted just below Lincoln's shoulder on some pennies, a detail that excites collectors. Surrounding Lincoln are the inscriptions "In God We Trust" at the top, "Liberty" on the left, and the year 1964 on the right. Below the year is the small d mint mark, indicating that this penny was minted in Denver. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the reverse side, which features the classic wheat ear design. This design, in use from 1909 to 1958, had been replaced with the Lincoln Memorial design by 1964, making this penny's reverse unique among its predecessors. Collectors love the wheat ear pennies for their elegant simplicity and historical significance.So, what makes the 1964 D penny so special and valuable today? First, there's its rarity. While millions of these pennies were minted, only a few remain in pristine, uncirculated condition. Over time, most coins from this period were used in everyday transactions, accumulating scratches, nicks, and signs of wear. Finding a 1964 D penny that has been carefully preserved, with sharp details and no damage, is like finding a needle in a haystack. This level of rarity significantly increases its value, but that's not all. Some 1964 D pennies are even more extraordinary because they feature unique characteristics or minting errors. These errors could include doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or variations in the coin's composition. For collectors, these imperfections make the coin even more desirable, as error coins are one-of-a-kind treasures. If you suspect you have a 1964 D penny with one of these rare traits, it's worth having it professionally appraised. You could be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. Now, you're probably wondering, what is this penny actually worth? Here's the exciting part. If you have a 1964 D penny in excellent, uncirculated condition, or one with a rare minting error, its value could range from $45,000 to $50,000. That's right, up to $50,000 for a single penny. Who would have thought that a coin so small could hold such an enormous value? So, take a close look at your coin collection or that old jar of pennies sitting in the corner. If you come across a 1964 D penny, don't dismiss it, it could be a life-changing discovery. And remember, the key to unlocking a coin's full value is its condition and unique characteristics. Top 3, we're focusing on a fascinating coin from American history that might just be hiding in your pocket change or coin collection. We're talking about the United States of America 1 cent 1967, a seemingly ordinary coin that could turn out to be a hidden treasure. Stick with us until the end of this video to discover how much this tiny piece of history could actually be worth. The 1967 United States 1 cent coin is a part of the famous Lincoln penny series, which has been a staple of American currency since the early 1900s. However, the 1967 penny holds a special place among collectors due to its unique history and rarity. While most pennies from this era were mass-produced and spent in everyday transactions, the 1967 Lincoln penny is a sought-after collector's item because of its distinct characteristics and its limited availability in certain conditions. Let's take a closer look at what makes this coin so special. First, it was minted during a unique period in U.S. history. The 1960s were a transformative time in America, marked by social change, technological innovation, and the space race. The 1967 Lincoln penny represents a snapshot of this fascinating era, and because of its age and condition, it has piqued the interest of both novice and expert collectors. Now let's talk about the design. The 1967 1 cent coin features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design that has become one of the most recognizable symbols in American coinage history. On the reverse, you'll find the classic image of the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of American history, values, and unity. These designs are timeless and connect coin enthusiasts and collectors with a powerful story about America's leadership and heritage. While the design itself is iconic, the real value of the 1967 1 cent coin comes from its rarity, condition, and the story behind it. Many of these coins were heavily circulated and used in daily transactions, which means they often show significant wear and tear. However, certain 1967 Lincoln pennies are highly sought after because they are rare in uncirculated condition. These pristine examples are rare enough that collectors and historians are willing to pay handsomely for them. One of the key reasons these 1967 pennies are so valuable is because of their scarcity when well preserved. You see, most coins of this type simply didn't survive in great condition due to everyday usage, which makes the ones that did survive highly prized among collectors. If you happen to own a 1967 Lincoln penny in uncirculated or excellent condition, you may have a hidden gem in your hands. Additionally, certain rare variants of this coin feature subtle minting errors, which can elevate their value even more. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or other small production mistakes are highly collectible, as they are unique and rare anomalies from the minting process. Collectors all over the United States and the world are always on the lookout for these error varieties or rare versions of this coin. And here's where it gets even more exciting. If you happen to find one of these rare varieties, or if your coin is in impeccable, uncirculated condition, your 1967 1-cent coin could potentially fetch an incredible amount of money. Here's the big reveal, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you've got a 1967 Lincoln penny in pristine condition, or you happen to find a rare minting error, your coin could be worth as much as $42,000 to $46,000. Yes, you heard that right. That's how much collectors have paid for rare 1967 pennies in exceptional shape. Can you imagine finding a small coin like this in your pocket or collection and realizing it could be worth tens of thousands of dollars? It truly is a reminder that hidden treasures can come in the most unexpected places. So, before you toss those old coins aside, take a moment to check your stash and inspect your change. You might just discover a small fortune waiting to be uncovered.